I would like to make 3 points here. In 3 respects, the responsibility of the Fidesz government is clearly visible, and these, as I said, after the problem is solved, after we get through the crisis situation, we will examine one by one. First, the complete neglect, disregard, and dismissive treatment of the effects of climate change, which led us here. Viktor Orban said in Parliament in 2023 that Hungary suffers from no water shortage whatsoever, and if demand increases, then we are capable of meeting the increased demand for water. And this is how Viktor Orban explained in 2023 the invitation and attraction of battery factories to Hungary. Neither against drought, nor for improving Hungary's water retention capacity, nor for the sustainability of our energy network and production, they essentially did nothing. As I said, it is inexplicable why they only began this pump development procurement at the end of 2024, which will not even be completed by 2030. Second, they made the development of our entire energy network dependent on Russian interests. We know this well in connection with Paks 2, but despite the fact that preparation for low water levels and the development of pumps here at Paks 1 do not require Russian expertise, for some reason, they still entrusted the development to a joint MVM Rosatom company, while Rosatom is in fact, of course, the contractor for Paks 2. So one might even think that to some extent, it has an interest against the long-term maintenance of Paks 1's operational capability. While the previous government preached about sovereignty, covered the whole country with posters, and created hate-inciting sham offices from public money, on the country's most important sovereignty issue, the expansion interests of the Russian nuclear industry and the interests of the domestic business circles attached to them were more important to the previous government than those of Hungarian consumers. Well, somehow this is why we are where we are today. If the Fidesz government, instead of a pro-Russian energy policy that dismisses climate change and bans wind turbines, had focused on Hungary's real sovereignty, the new pumps could have been ready long ago. Wind turbines could have been operating long ago, and the country could already have had even several thousand megawatts of storage capacity. Paks 1 could still be operating even now under such record-low Danube water levels, and the two most important guarantees of Hungary's sovereignty, water and cheap energy, would truly be available.